Hello everyone, it is James Bond Fan 2001 here, and I got 7 4K Blu-rays from HMV today in Churchill Square over in Brighton. 4 of them are newer movies that came out earlier this year, and 3 of them are for back catalogue titles that are in the 3 for £50 offer. So anyways, let's go. So the first one I got is for a new release that came out like 2 weeks ago, and that's For the Bride, with Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale. This is a Warner Brothers Home Entertainment release from this year, distributed by Elevation Sales, just like my 4Ks of Ben-Hur and The Conjuring 4, Last Rites. There's a monster inside us all. It's rated 15 for strong bloody violence, gore, sexual violence, sex, and very strong language. I heard this movie did not do very well at the box office, probably because it was competing around Hoppers, which at least Hoppers made more money than this. Anyways, back onto The Bride. This one is a Warner Brothers Pictures movie coming with Domain Entertainment, First Love Films, and In the Current Company from this year. And I believe this film is directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, who I remember from The Dark Knight. Here's the disc. And it also comes in a thin American case. Let me put the slipcover back on. There we go. And the next film is also for another Warner Brothers title that came out earlier this month. And it's for the new Wuthering Heights movie, which stars Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, a film by Emerald Fennell. This is also distributed by Elevation Sales as well, much like The Bride, and the 4Ks of Ben-Hur and The Conjuring 4 Last Rites. This one is rated 15 for disturbing images, strong sex references, and language. This one's on Warner Brothers Pictures, a movie coming with MRC, Domain Entertainment, Lie Still, and Lucky Chap from this year. Be with me always. I believe this came out on 4K around the same time as The Bride. I think The Bride was May 18th and this was May 11th. Here's the disc for Wuthering Heights. It also does not come with a Blu-ray, just a 4K disc, which I'm fine with. And this also comes in and just like The Bride, this also, and every other new Warner Brothers title I have on 4K, this comes in a thin American style case. And now to the catalogue stuff that I got in the 3 for 50 deal. And this one is for Dragon Fist, starring Jackie Chan. This is an 88 films release from 2025. And it's rated 18 for strong violence, and I don't know what year this film is from. I'll have to look it up later. But it does have lots of special features and other stuff. I don't know if you can see anything behind it because it's covered up by that sticker. Anyways, here's the disc. Let's see if this has reverse. Oh, this does have a reversible cover. Oh, that is quite nice. I wonder if the next film I'm going to show you. Oh wait, and also, I wonder if the next film I'm going to show you has a reversible artwork. And for some reason, they've misspelled Jackie Chan's name. It's not Jack with a. It's not with a Y. It's IE, like you see on the front. Anyways, let me put this back together. How I found it. And now on to another Jackie Chan film that's released on 4K by 88 Films. And this one is Miracles, The Count Godfather. And yes, I chose to get both this and the standard editions of Dragon Fist over the collector's edition ones, because I think this would save up more space, and plus these are now cheaper. This one is a Golden Harvest movie from 1989. Oh, wait a minute. And these, I believe these should have an English dub, as said in the special features. Anyways, this one is rated PG in the UK, and it's also from 2025. There's the 4K disc, and there's the standard Blu-ray, which I believe is where it can be locked. But it could be region 3, but I really do not know. Now I've got half of the new releases done, and the Jackie Chan films out of the way. Let's go on to another back catalogue title that's not from a boutique label, but it's back to a major studio release this time. Anyways, the next 4K I'm going to show you is for Shaun of the Dead, with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. 20 bloody years. I don't know if you can see that because it's covered up by that sticker. But this one is remastered to include Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. I'm glad I got this rather than the original 2019 4K disc that came out, because I think this should have better picture quality and a better transfer. Anyways, this is a Universal Pictures Home Entertainment release from 2024, and I believe it is one of the last ones that are distributed by Warner Brothers Home Entertainment before they moved to Spirit Entertainment, starting in early 2025. A romantic comedy with zombies. This one is a Focus Features movie made with Studio Canal and Working Title Films, WT2 and Big Talk Productions from 2004. This one is rated 15 for strong comic violence and language. And yeah, as I said, it has Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. Unlike the previous release, I think the previous disc had DTS:X. Anyways, here's the 4K disc, which is nice. A very nice, nice disc artwork. Kind of very different to other Universal 4Ks I've got. Oh, I want to check if Miracles has any reverse artwork. Let me do that quickly, and let's see if it has any reverse artwork. I've got to show you it. And yes, it does. Hang on a minute, let me just put it back. Sorry, it was just a bit messed up. There we go. And now on to the penultimate 4K Blu-ray, which is for a new release that came out earlier this month. Much earlier than Wuthering Heights and The Bride. And this one is for Send Help, which is directed by Sam Raimi, who also directed The Evil Dead and Drag Me to Hell. And it stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. This is a 20th Century Studios release from this year, distributed by Elevation Sales. And this is a 20th Century Studios movie co-produced by Raimi Productions from this year. And it's rated 15 for strong bloody violence, gore, threat and language. Anyways, here's the 4K disc with some nice artwork. And here's the very boring Blu-ray disc, which I think that's the same Blu-ray disc included in my 4K of The Amateur. So I all know that is from 20th Century Studios, and that movie was released last year. I do plan to check out Send Help because I like Sam Raimi as a director. I've enjoyed the Spider-Man trilogy and all that other stuff he's done. And now on to the very last 4K Blu-ray, also another new release that was released, I think, on May 11th. I think Send Help was May 4th, and the last one I'm going to show you is May 11th. It's also for another title that's distributed by Elevation Sales. And this one is for Cold Storage, with Georgina Campbell, Joe Keery and Liam Neeson. If It Spreads, You're Dead, from the producers of Zombieland. This is a Studio Canal release from this year. And I know all Studio Canal releases are distributed through Elevation Sales. Gnarly, gory and great fun, according to Any Good Films, from the screenwriter of Jurassic Park. This one's a Studio Canal movie, Call Me With Priya, from this year. And it's rated 15 for strong bloody violence, gore and language. And we also get some art cards in here, which I won't go through those yet because I don't want this video to be too long. It also comes with a leaflet for hot sauce. And it also has a leaflet for Studio Canal Presents. And let me put everything back as I found it. Anyways, here's the disc. Oh, and I think this is the first time I've got. I think this is the first Studio Canal 4K I have that's in an American case. So now that Warner Brothers have moved to American cases, and I know Paramount has done that as well, and now Studio Canal have moved into those cases, which is quite nice because I really love these cases. I do love the American cases better than the UK 40mm key cases, I think they're called. Alright, that was the update done. I will see you all later. It is James Bond Fan 2000. It's me, James Bond Fan 2001, signing off. Goodbye, everyone.